Welcome everybody to the meeting this morning, and as usual, we're going to start our meeting with our work session. The first real work session to do is the Dale County Extension Office. All right. And she has furnished all of us with a lifelike peanut in her presence.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Oh, thank you for the response. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. So last time I was here, we talked about our Alabama Extension Week, and I do want you all to know how thankful we are to receive our appropriations from the commissioners, and we are here again on the invitation of Cheryl Gainey, the administrator here, who walked into our office one day and was checking on how we're doing and looked around and said, "What is happening in your office?" So as you look around today, you will see the results of our National Peanut Festival booth. We have decided to represent Dale County in the form of what we call our netizens. So you will see, actually what you see here is just a small sample. If you come into our office, you'll see about 50 different unique, wearing clothes with eyeballs and hair, different peanuts that represent all the areas of Dale County, because we wanted to represent as much as possible. Our Alabama Extension Week was extremely successful because of y'all's support. If you look to the front, you can see that each commissioner has their own netizen. Most of you also selected your own clothes, so I do want to point out Frankie picked Batman. That was not our choice, but we do love it so much. What we are most proud about is the fact that we won first place for our booth for Dale County. So you will also see our giant ribbon down at the front with our extension name tag for our representative, Dale McNutt. Of course, you'll notice the beautiful red-headed peanut in the front is me. And we have our 4-H salesmen selling popcorn and raising money for our programs. We had 2 booths. We won 2 ribbons for those booths. And I do want to give credit where it's due because our amazing team here, so we have Zandy, could you please stand? And April Moore here. They deserve a round of applause for what they did. Thank you. I do also want to say, I didn't know when I accepted this invitation that today is also my 6-month review for my probation period of employment. And so my boss is here. I'd like for you all to welcome Allie Logan, our director of operations. And if you all have good things to say about extension, today is the day to say those things to Allie Logan, our assistant director. And if you have bad things to say, you can tell our sheriff so he can arrest you. In the future, so now that we've gone through the 6 months, I'm assuming that I'll stay hired here maybe for another probation period, if nothing else. In the future, though, our plan is to do even more and represent Dale County even more. And so we plan to bring some top talent to Dale County. We want to see our AgPlex really active in the next 6 months or so and recruiting more people for our office itself. And I believe we've made an argument to do that. So after National Peanut Festival, just so you all know the results of this, our first prize does come with a monetary prize. So we won $500 to support our programming. But we also had 300,000 people walk past the Dale County booth during that time period and think more about Dale County and what its citizens do. That to me says the most about our amazing impact. So I look forward to the future with y'all. I hope that all of you take the time to come and see our netizens, take a picture with them. Our sheriff over here, he would normally have clothes on. You can take a picture with our streaking sheriff. We look forward to the future and thank you all for your support. What? When was that? The National Peanut Festival ended on November 3rd.
When's that happen?
Everyone had a choice. Some chose better than others, right?
His ears are on fire. Look how red he is.
Please do come take pictures with your peanuts. Please join us in the office. We would love to meet you and talk with you if we haven't already. And thank you all so much for the time and the invitation today. We appreciate it.
And I might add, ever since they hired you, it has not been a go on the day. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
We're proud to have you.
All right. We're gonna move on forward our work session. First thing on the agenda is personnel. We got 3 different items on personnel. I'd like for the administrator to go over that.
Yes, we have one position that was a new position, it was included in the FY '24 budget for reappraisal. So it's a new hire. We have a promotion in the sheriff's office, and we also have a hire to full-time and part-time in the sheriff's office. All of these items do adhere to the rules of our personnel handbook, and is moving on in the budget.
Any questions on it?
Yeah, just double check.
All right, moving on to item number 2, it's the local road safety initiative project agreement and resolution. I'd like for engineer to discuss that with us.
Yes, sir, this is a federal program that's administered through ALDOT. It's actually a grant program that we applied for. And we received $277,000 roughly to upgrade and replace guardrail on 3 different bridges. The county will have to match 10% of that project, which is a 90%, 10% split, which is really good. But it'll be 1 bridge on County Road 2 and 2 bridges on County Road 19. And we hope to get some of this money every year going forward. And upgrade all of our guardrails on our old bridges.
Any questions on it? All right. We'll move on forward, item number 3, the town grounds work request, and the engineer to explain that to us.
Yes, sir, the mayor contacted us about cleaning out some ditches on some of her roads. And basically what we quoted her was like a day's worth of work was going through. And her council has approved and we're waiting on you to see.
And that's a food citizen request release.
Yes.
Moving on to item number 4, it's ARPA Road and Bridge Office Edition. And I'm going to put her snack there and I'll let her engineer explain that.
Unfortunately, when they did the plans, we were going to piggyback off the existing electrical, in the county shop. But since the electrician has come in, he has saw that there was not enough space and not enough electrical capacity in our shop. So this change order is going to allow us to install what we need to run the new office. Basically what it boils down to.
Will it be a new service?
I don't fully understand, to be honest with you. I just got the latest terms on it.
Man, I believe it's a transformer in service.
That's correct. I did hear that.
Transformer's got to work about 3 quarters or something anyway, so transformer in service.
But they won't run any new wires off of our outside. It's all going to be internal.
Any questions on that?
And, Mr. Chairman, I might add that it's an additional $12,068.14 to the already approved
On contract period. Okay. Y'all have any questions on that? Moving on to number 5, I'd like the coroner to step up. Give us all the details on that.
So this would be an addition, an awning to where we unload bodies there at the coroner's office. Currently, there's nothing there. We do have a new van, a $50,000 piece of equipment sitting out in the elements. This would protect that and provide a cover so that when unloading bodies and loading bodies, it would be protected there at the coroner's office. It is very much needed. We have a very good coroner's office, very nice office, and this would further that, make it a lot nicer.
Of the integrity, but the people that have to move in and out of that building.
That's correct, yes, sir.
And I believe, you're requesting,
We're Yes, we've got, there was 3 estimates. I think you all have those. J&B Services would be the one that that I would request to use. They've given us better construction, substantial construction, not temporary type construction. So that would
Better design.
Better design, yes, right. And they have all the permits, licenses that are needed. So.
Mr. John, will it come out and cover your whole van?
It will cover all, you know, Chris, where it got to the end of the fence there?
Right.
It'll cover the whole area there, yes.
Okay.
It's about 30 feet or so out, I believe, yes.
The last would be big enough for two vans.
2 vans to park underneath.
Any more questions on that?
And Mr. Chairman, we're also asking for this to be, spent out of the capital improvement, 116, and I have provided a summary of where we're at with that fund right now. Do you have any questions?
Any questions on that? All right, moving on to item number 6. This is the updated cost for the polling pads to remove any unnecessary costs. Total cost is $33,991, and administrative was $20.
Yes, as we talked about in the last meeting, we were getting a quote from ESNS, for some additional polling pads. We got that quote in, and the judge and Aaron, our tech, IT tech, really worked on this to, go over it, and it's a reduced cost, than what we provided last Thursday. So they looked over the cost, got with ESNS, and we removed about 12,000 that they had sent us last week, I believe, right? That invoice they sent us, and then y'all reviewed it. And so now, they've taken off 12,000 of the charges. So now the total cost is $33,991. This has been reviewed by IAC, and it is an expense that can be paid for by the architect.
Let's get us up to at least 2 pads per voter.
At least, for every precinct.
So you got about
Of course, like those on will have 6 or 7,
Right.
they'll be on them. But the 2 pads at each precinct, no matter how small, if one were to go down, it would automatically start working on the other. And therefore, that wouldn't hold up any lines or, until, they get fair enough to replace it. And then we would have the extra ones as a backup here. We've got enough right now to have at least 2 per precinct, and then some of these other bigger precincts that needs at least 6 or 7. And I think I mentioned in the last meeting, there's other precincts that the poll workers, of course, a need for me. Like the Belleville could use another, they only have 2, I can definitely see the need for Level Plains. Probably want to add another one out of Rocky Head, and Martin Hill. So that would give extras to spread out on these other, and probably Europe. And then have backups here for the 2, but we want to put at least 2 at even the small locations. Because you never know, I mean, knock on wood, I don't think we've had an issue to go out and change around maybe twice, but that way, they can just won't hold up anything, and they can keep right on, it could be sent way across the county, and only have 1. Of course, I run the books back up, but still, that can get confusing between jumping from an iPad to pulling out books and manually marking them off and doing, the old way. Poll workers, I've not had anything positive feedback from them, they really like these iPads, and it does move the line along much quicker.
Anybody have any questions on that?
We'll have some here that's not being used in case something goes down, whatever, we'll have some extra.
Yes, that's what these are extra for.
All right, at this time we'll move into our regular scheduled meeting.
Number 7.
Number 7. All right, we'll let go.
I'm sorry, Mr. Chairman, in addition, to the cost expenditure for the polling books, we're also gonna ask that the commissioner allow the chairman to sign the contract. So we got the updated invoice this morning, and we will be getting a contract within a few days. We would like to go ahead and have the commission give the chairman the order to go ahead and sign that contract. So we put that order in, so that we can get these polling books filled for the next election.
Then our next thing that I missed is the juvenile consulting grant for the administrator.
I was hoping to have the updated grant agreement today. I'm asking that you, the commission, authorize the chairman to sign this whenever we get it. This is a routine grant that we do every year. Dale County is really just a pass-through. It goes from the state, goes through us, and then we send the money to who's really doing the work. What it is Judge Gardner decides every year who he wants to use for counseling for juvenile detention. And that's what this grant is. And he chose Pathways this year. I don't think they realized they didn't have a grant agreement in place until I brought it to their attention last week. The other part of juvenile detention is the actual detention part. And that is going to stay the same. Y'all have already done that part of it, but this is the counseling part. I have provided you information from the UIS, that's the Department of Youth Services, stating that they had sent me the wrong grant agreement. It had last year's dates on it. I've given you a copy of the grant agreement from last year. Again, it's no cost to Dale County Commission. We are just a pass-through. And I know that when this becomes available, they're going to really want us to sign this very quickly. Because they've already started the fiscal year, and I don't think they realize that they didn't have this grant in place.
Anybody have any questions on the group? All right, this time we'll move into our regular session. And we've established a forum already for our work session. And I'll ask Commissioner Carroll for our invitation.
Let us pray. Our gracious Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you for the opportunity to come together and take care of business of this county. And Lord, we love you. Thank you for all the many blessings that you just so freely give us each and every day. Or most of all, we just thank you for loving us enough that you sent your one and only Son to die on the cross for our sins. Lord, we just ask that you forgive us of our sins and we bear you. And we just pray that you do this during the business part of the meeting. Lord, just everything that's done here, be pleasing in your eyes and before you do it.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Seek a motion to approve the agenda, the meeting minutes from the last meeting, and the one meeting. A motion is second, all those in favor, say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. This time we'll move to item number 1, which is our personnel. We've got 3 things on personnel agreement. I'd like to have a motion to approve that. Second. A motion is second, all those in favor, state by saying aye. None opposed, motion carries. The next item is local road safety initiative project agreement resolution. Motion to approve. Second. Got a motion and a second on that. Anybody opposed? All those approved? Any opposed? None opposed, the motion carries. And our next item is the town ground work request. We went over it. I need a motion to approve that work request. Second. Got a motion and a second, all in favor, state by saying aye. None opposed, the motion carries. Item number 4 is the ARPA Road and Bridge Office Addition. I need a motion to approve that extra expenditure on that project.
Second.
Got a motion and a second, all those in favor state by saying aye. Any opposed? The motion carries. Our next item is the coroner's office, the owning the covered area for our vans and for moving things in and out of the office. I need a motion to approve that.
Motion approved.
Second.
Got a motion and a second, any opposed? Motion carries. And our next item is the election polling booth expenditure and for y'all to allow the chairman to sign the contract on these. Do I have a motion on that? Got a motion and a second, all in favor state by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Our next item is our juvenile counseling grant, and I'd like to, a motion on that, plus I'd like to be able to add in the motion for the chairman to have the authority to sign that counseling grant.
Second.
Got a motion and a second, all in favor state by saying aye. Any opposed? The motion carries. All right. Do I have anybody on the staff or the sheriff, anybody wants to give us a report? I don't think it's been easy on the sheriff's department. Anybody from y'all? All right. Commissioner's got anything they want to add?
Yeah, I got it.
What? They weren't here.
Yeah, I think it's canceled and, you know, they were running off there with, the regional line, I think. I don't know if they were right
I think
there.
Frank's on a couple of them steps.
They canceled out.
Eric had couple of cleaners were sick.
I saw one come in yellow there. They was confused too, but Frankie took care of that.
Let me ask you, Steve, Mr. Sheriff, where are we at? I know, hadn't been in discussion for several months about the planning facility. I know at one time we were still battling some drainage issues, and awnings, and some more concrete around the facility. Where are we at out there with that building being completed totally?
To be honest, I don't think we've discussed it much since then, but we do need, there is some drainage issues with it's washing pretty good on the front of the building.
It's washing good on the full building, we discussed, and, I believe Matt was out there with me, we're gonna try to get the gutters coming down underground, we're gonna try to do that in-house. And then we're gonna try to build a small retention wall. Matt and I discussed that, we haven't got it all laid out, but all the water drains to the left, which is standing in front of the building. We want to keep going that way, we're talking about putting underground piping from the gutters to the left-hand side facing the range. And then doing another retention wall that's only about, well, one end will be about 3 foot high and one will be about 6 inches coming on down. And that'll stop that flow and it's a level area. And then we would like to take some property away from the road and bridge and clear that area behind the building and move all of our parking to the back of the building. We probably wouldn't have a paved lot, but maybe a gravel lot back there. About some tree moving, fence moving, that kind of stuff for that. That's all work in progress, as money is available, and what we're doing. They want to keep it
I
down.
know one time we were talking about, probably just had some concerns about unloading of machines if the weather's bad, talking about all in back there on one side of that, when they unload the stuff, that, up in
And I haven't been approached about an owning other than one in the
I
front.
mean, I haven't said anything.
Hayden might have mentioned that one time about an awning back there when y'all unloading.
My work was saying when they have the bad weather, that with that trailer, they don't have enough room to turn that trailer in. And they get pretty much soaking wet trying to get it in there, and it's been sinking. But if they do all this work with the drainage, we might be able to just put gravel right there and have a gravel driveway, which would be a better way we can back closer to the building. We'll have to look at that. That's one of the projects we've been still looking at when they get this work done with the drainage. Then we'll be able to know whether to put the canopy on, or if we might not need it if we get closer to unload and load back. Depends on how that driveway will settle in.
We got several things to address, training, so we've been talking with Kendall, and we've been coming in with the sheriff out of it. Kendall's kind of the main addressing it. We got the old building to move, and that old trailer, and we found a location for it, but I'm going to discuss that with you. Anyway, y'all got any more questions on the training, sir?
Nope.
All right. If any of y'all been up there and looked at it, it's pretty. They we've installed some new equipment, it's pretty interesting out
I
there.
invite you all to come out there, come visit.
Yeah, come out there when they,
Maybe next week.
have the training festival. All right, any more questions? All right, our next meeting will be on Tuesday, December the 12th, same time, same place. We appreciate everybody being here.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.